Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of crude has moved in the last week and how the price of crude can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of crude, what we have seen, crude now trading at a level of $72.91. Okay, and if you look at this particular trend, what we have seen that the price breaking this particular level, and I've clearly mentioned you that there is a gap pending at a level of $70. Okay, so if the price sustaining above $68, which you can see in my short videos also and a long video also, that if the price sustaining above 68, chances are very high it will cross this particular level and will touch a level of the gap at 70 and can touch a level of 72, and it can move towards 75 and then further upside we can see. So best, I've told you that you can trail your SL by $1 or 0 you could have done if the price, if you have seen my videos, or there is a continuous upside. If you have seen the video, there is a clear indication. Now what we can see, there is a trend line is forming, so you have to understand that. See, this is the first trend line if you look at this trend. Okay, but if the price keep moving above this level, so you have to understand, if the price sustain above 76.52, then you can see there can be an upside. But if it keep moving below this level, then we can see there can be a downfall. Okay, this is the first scenario. Second thing is that if you make another trend line from this particular level to this particular level, so if this trend line break upside, that means if the trend, the half this particular level, today's high or a week high, you can say that if it started going above a level of $74.5, there can be a further upside we can see towards a level of, that means if it started sustaining with 77.5, we can see there can be a further rise. And yes, after that we can see it can touch a level of 78.64 to a level of 80.54. Okay, 80.54 is already being tested, so we can see the price will go further upside. And if the price moving above this level, probability of going towards 81, we can see towards a level of 82 also. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of crude can move in the next week, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a Telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. Okay, so before I move ahead, see, you have to understand the price of crude depends on a lot of factors, and dollar index is one of them. Inversely related role in the price of crude. So when dollar index started rising, we see the crude price comes down. Similarly, if dollar index started going down, we see the crude price goes up. This is what we see, but sometimes they both moves in same direction. So whenever you start a trade, put your SL, so it will save your capital, and trail your SL as soon as you come in profit. Because see, trailing your SL will save your profit. That is very important, because see, market is uncertain, it can come down. So what happened, what trader do mistake is, see, suppose they have earned this particular amount of profit. When it comes down, they think that this amount of profit will come, then they will exit, and this profit turns out to be negative and they could not, they fall in the trap. So you have to trail your SL and exit at a point where your trailing SL is done. Okay, now coming back on the dollar index, what we can see, if you look at the dollar index, I've clearly mentioned you that if the price started going below a level of $97.5 fall, we can see, because what you can see that there is a level we have seen in the month of Feb of 2022, and we have seen the price has come down towards 97.5, but it has sustained this level and goes above this particular resistance of $97.8. Okay, what we can see, if it sustain above this level, it can move over towards a level of 98.3 and then to a level of 99.4. And if it keep moving over this level, probability of going towards 100.5 will be there. Keep that in mind. If it keeps sustaining over 99.9, there is a chances it can go further upside toward 101 to a level of 102, and then a further upside we can see towards 103.5. That is what we can see. So this particular trend, a level of around 99.6 is a strong resistance, so we can see a bounce back can come. But if it started going over this level, we can see it can move towards 101.9 and then a further upside. But if the price started falling below this level, it can touch a level of $97.5. Okay, and if the price falling below that particular level, chance of touching 96.9 will be there. Okay, and if the price falling below that particular level, chance of touching 95.7 we can see, and then a further low we can see. But if it's sustained, we can see a further upside movement. Coming back again on the price, what we can see, suppose if the crude price sustain this level, there is a higher chances that if it keeps sustaining this level, it can move towards $73.78. If the price moving above that particular level, chance of touching 75.12 is there. 75.12 is already being tested, so chances are high the price will go further upside, and yes, the price will go towards a level of 75.71 and then to a level of $77.65. Okay, and if the price moving off that particular level, chance of touching a level of 77.5 to next level, that is $78.69. Okay, if the price moving off that particular level, we can see it can move towards a level of $80.18, and if the price going above that particular level, chance of going towards 80.78 will be there, and then it will move further upside towards 83.18 and then to a level of 83.61 and then to a level of 84.35, and there will be a zone upside, we can see, then a further high we can see. But suppose if the sustain, it can come down again towards a level of $72.3. From there a bounce back can come, but if the price started going below that particular level, chances of going further down we can see towards $71.5. If the price going below that particular level, chances are high we can see it can touch a level of 70.3, and if that started going down, we will see the price will go further down towards 70.2, and if it started falling below this level, chance of touching 68.5 we can see. This 68.5 is already tested, so the price will go further down, and yes, after that the price can come down towards a level of 65.9, and if the price going below that particular level, chance of touching further low we can see towards a level of 65.17. 65.17 is already tested, so the price can touch a level of around 64.89, because see, there is a sharp rise we have seen today itself. So you have to understand, if such days comes in the next week, you have to be prepared for it. So you can trail your SL. Best you can trail your SL by $1, whether movement is big or small, because if you look at these 2 days, there is a continuous upside we have seen as well as a downfall. So if it started falling below a level of 64.59, we can see a level of 64.18 to a level of $63, and then it can come down towards 61.5. Okay, and if started going below this level, chance of touching towards a level of 59.8 we can see, and then further low. Okay, any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail ID is also in the description. You have to understand the price moving in this range, and chances can be high it can move in this range for a period of time. As soon as the price started going above 78, we can see a further upside also. But if the price started falling again towards a level of 59.5, we can see it can move below a level of 54.58 and then further low we can see. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail ID is also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe it. Thank you.